All right, y'all. It's story time. Let's see if I can get nice and close up here. This book is called Greedy Apostrophe, a Cautionary Tale. The morning was hushed as the punctuation marks stumbled, still sleepy, still clutching their cups of cocoa, into a hiring hall. A question mark hung over the hall. The question that all punctuation marks were asking was, what jobs would they be assigned to? Okay, what do we see? We see, oh, is that a semicolon? And let's see, what is that? A comma, a question mark, quotation marks. Oh man, quotation marks are the worst. Yes, they are. Really, you guys don't know about constant contact? They are the worst. Listen. Okay, listen, we talked about other daddies. It's scary, but not constant contact. Okay, what do we got here? We got some. Ooh, is that question mark backwards? You know, let's look at what are those all question marks? Ooh, what's gonna happen? It says, will they be good ones? Wondered the question marks. Of course they will, exclaimed the exclamation points. They're talking about jobs, right? Their cousins, the commas, clustered excitedly. They too were eager to receive their assignments, for commas are a helpful bunch, as are the punctuation marks in general. What do we got here? Ooh, is an exclamation point. Ooh, and is another exclamation point. Look at the stash on that guy. All right, what do we got here? Whoa, that guy looks nervous. Oh, is it the hot girl in front of him? It might be. Look, they all have hot cocoa. Suddenly, the quiet rustle in the hall was punctuated by the loud bang of a door. There stood a lone mark, a little curl, a little sneer of an apostrophe, a mark known by all as the greedy apostrophe. Not all apostrophes have to have constant contact. What? Oh, man. Listen. This book is terrifying. Are you sure we should keep going? We could stop, you know. Shh, urged the exclamation points. The meeting is about to begin. The director of punctuation took his place at the podium, and all the marks snapped to attention. It was time to recite the punctuation oath. Oath, 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 oath. Does anybody know what is an oath? It's kind of like a promise, right? But you don't make it to one person. You make it to many. Do you know how hard it is to keep a promise just to one person? Have you guys ever pinky sworn something? Dude, how taking an oath is like making a promise to many people. On my honor, I promise to work with words, phrases, and sentences to make their meanings clear. I promise to uphold the rules of punctuation, and always to help readers, never to confuse them. Oh my God, what do they think, that they're numbers or something? Does punctuation not understand that they're alphabetic? Wow, this book is really deep. And always to help readers, never to confuse them. One punctuation mark, and one alone, refused to join the oath. Listen, Cat Williams is working on his, what is it called? What is it called when you act like somebody else? impression. What if this book is Cat Williams' impression of me? It kind of sounds a little bit like me. I'm wicked greedy. Let's see where it's going. Oh my gosh, it was Greedy Apostrophe. He wouldn't take the oath. Listen, it could be him. Let me see, what do we got going on here? Uh-oh, what's he doing? What is he doing? Rules schmools, he taunted. You've got it all wrong. It's more fun to confuse the readers, not to help them. Listen, Greedy Apostrophe, he thinks he's a number. Yeah, he does. The director took out his list of jobs and began to dole them out. I have a danger sign in a construction site, he said. It needs an exclamation point. Then, over at the newspaper, they need quotation marks for the interviews they're doing. Oh, man, I definitely... last place I'd want to go is an interview. I'd rather go to the construction site. One by one, the punctuation marks stepped forward and filled their jobs. At last, the director came to the jobs for the apostrophes. I have some contractions, he said. A cheer went up. Contractions! They were a favorite among the apostrophes, who were always happy to step in and serve as placeholders. There's a Don't Walk sign over on 5th and Elm, and there are 3 jobs in a song. Baby, I'm here, you're here, so let's dance. Look at what an apostrophe has to do sometimes. Can you see that? An apostrophe sometimes has to stand next to those close contact people. Yuck! No wonder he won't take the vow. I hope he gets to be a number. Oh, look, he's bummed out. The director doesn't even care, does he? Does the director care? Are we going to get a director that gives a shit or no? Maybe. Soon, only 1 apostrophe was left. 1 apostrophe and 1 job. It's for a possessive, said the director. At that, all the other punctuation marks froze. A possessive for Greedy Apostrophe? Oh no! He was always getting in trouble with possession. Oh man, what is really happening here? Isn't greedy and possessive kind of similar? I mean, a little bit, right? Greedy Apostrophe, said the director. Let me remind you, you are allowed to insert yourself before an S if that S is there to indicate that someone possesses something. For instance, in the phrase Susie's sweaters or Bob's bike, when readers see you, they understand that something belongs to someone. Do you understand? Susie's sweaters, Bob's bike. Yeah, Greedy Apostrophe muttered impatiently. We're going to take a break because this is long.